Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And another gorgeous day out there today. We did see a few more clouds than yesterday. We talked about that being a possibility, but as we look down at the upper Wenatchee Valley, beautiful weather up that way. Still a little bit of snow on the Cascade foothills, but I'll tell you what, not a whole lot of snow right now, mainly because we've been so warm, but we are going to stay warm and then really cool down. Here is the extended forecast from the National Weather Service this morning, and you can see the map on the left. That's our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, and it starts on April 6th. So after this week, we are really going to cool down, and it looks like we'll see about normal precipitation. And we'll have your complete weather forecast coming up a little bit later on. And now here are a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. The Chelan-Douglas Health District reported yesterday that new COVID-19 rates in the two counties continues to rise. The coronavirus vaccine has been shown to prevent major illness in those who receive it. And in just 2 weeks, everyone aged 16 and older will become eligible for their shots. But first, our top story tonight. A Kennewick man is accused of robbing a Wenatchee convenience store with a knife and then leading police on a high-speed chase towards Stevens Pass. 39-year-old William Jeremy Allenbaugh allegedly threatened a store clerk with a knife at the North Wenatchee Avenue Circle K early this morning, seized a large amount of cash, and then drove north. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies say they spotted Allenbaugh's car in Old Station and pursued him west on Highway 2 at high speed until his vehicle was stopped by a pit maneuver. Allenbaugh was booked into the Chelan County Jail at about 7 a.m. He has a prior criminal record, including a cashmere arson in 2000 that destroyed 4 lumberyard buildings and sent Allenbaugh to federal prison for 5 years when he was just 19 years old. Wenatchee police are seeking charges of robbery, assault, and traffic violations. Well, the Chelan-Douglas Health District reported yesterday that new COVID-19 rates in the two counties continues to rise. In its weekly thermographic yesterday, a new case rates jumped from 192 per 100,000 residents over the previous 2 weeks to now 236 per 100,000 between the week of March 24th through March 31st. That continues a 3-week trend of rising cases. But the good news, by this morning's report, that rate had fallen slightly to 232 new cases per 100,000 residents over the past 2 weeks. Well, the coronavirus vaccine has been shown to prevent major illness in those who receive it, but it can't prevent infection in all cases. The Washington Department of Health is now investigating reports of vaccine breakthrough, the phenomenon of patients testing positive for COVID-19 more than 2 weeks after being fully vaccinated. The state says there's evidence of 102 breakthrough cases since February 1st. 8 of those breakthrough patients have been hospitalized, and 2 patients who were more than 80 years old died. Health officials continue to encourage people to get vaccinated as soon as they can and to wear masks and socially distance even after they get their shots. Well, and speaking of shots, another big step forward in Washington's COVID-19 vaccination campaign. In just 2 weeks, everyone aged 16 and older will become eligible for their shots. Governor Jay Inslee and Secretary of Health Umar Shah announced the change in vaccine eligibility starting on April 15th.
We have 4 out of 5 million eligible today. It'll be great to finish that remaining 1 million folks in our state. More than 1 million Washingtonians are already fully vaccinated, so that's great news. Basically, what we have to say is our efforts are working in the state of Washington. They've been working because we have made decisions based on science. They've been working because we have made priority decisions that have respected people's lives and our fundamental goal, which is to save lives in the state of Washington. And we are saving lives in the state of Washington big time.
We have now to date given 3,245,982 vaccine doses. And I know the moment I said that, it's actually now inaccurate because we are every day having more and more people getting a vaccine dose. And the good news is that 1.2 million people have been fully vaccinated, which is more than 16% of our population, and more than 2 million people have received at least one dose, which is more than a quarter, 27% actually of our population. But the governor is right that over the age of 65, while almost 73% have at least received one dose and just over half have been fully vaccinated, we still have seniors who have not received a dose of vaccine and seniors who are not fully vaccinated. And we want to make sure we do everything we can to get seniors especially to get vaccinated.
So I think it's testament to the decision-making that we have all made in Washington State, both about the vaccine distribution program and about our efforts to wear masks and avoid unnecessary social occasions where we cannot be distanced. It is heartening that we have saved, tens of thousands of lives in the state of Washington.
Coming up next, Chelan County PUD is warning people to proceed with caution as water levels rise and the Chelan River begins flowing faster during spring spills. Slidewaters Water Park in Chelan announced Wednesday that they'll be reopening on May 29th with the debut of its new Lakeside Surf River Wave attraction. And much of the Wenatchee Foothills Trail System was reopened today to hikers and other recreationists. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Hi, Stephen DeVilbiss here, Branch Manager of Beneficial and Home Care. We are an equal opportunity employer and we do not discriminate in employment or services. It is our mission to maximize our clients' physical health and sense of mental well-being while remaining in the comfort of their home. We are currently seeking professional caregivers who share our mission to help our clients live safely and comfortably at home. Call Beneficial and Home Care. Schedule your interview today. 509-663-7900.
At Local Myth Pizza, we believe in real food, freshly prepared with only premium ingredients. Our cheeses are imported from Italy. Our sauces, dressings, and even our sausages are made in-house fresh daily. Featuring Northwest craft beers and 30 Chelan Valley wines and ciders. Family fun and amazing food. Eat local, drink local, and be local at Local Myth Pizza.
Come see why Sunset Magazine says you can't beat Local Myth Pizza.
Dr. Wayne Latimer's Chiropractic and Integrative Multicare specializes in all level of injury care. If you've been injured in an auto accident, on the job, have a sports injury, or a simple fall, call today for a free consultation. They offer a combined multi-care approach with medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, massage, and acupuncture. For relief from long-standing injuries to basic solutions for the weekend warrior, Latimer's Chiropractic Integrative Multicare is one stop, one location.
Welcome back. In another news, Chelan County PUD is warning people to proceed with caution as water levels rise and the Chelan River begins flowing faster during spring spills. Lake Chelan Dam typically increases spills in early April and then tapers off in late July. The PUD says people should stay on trails in the upper reaches of the river and obey no trespassing signs, including in the Chelan River Gorge. Last July, 4 trespassing teens had to be rescued off a rock ledge in the gorge after they were trapped by a rush of water. Speaking of water, Slidewaters Water Park in Chelan announced yesterday that they'll be reopening on May 29th with the debut of its new Lakeside Surf River Wave attraction coming even sooner on May 1st. In announcing the planned openings, the Chelan Water Park said they will be following State Department of Health COVID-19 guidelines, including limiting capacity, physical distancing rules, and mask requirements. Slidewaters defied Governor Jay Inslee's shutdown orders last June and operated for almost a month before the state ordered its closure and imposed a $10,000 fine that Slidewaters is appealing. The Freedom Foundation unsuccessfully sued the state on Slidewater's behalf, seeking to overturn Inslee's shutdown orders. Much of the Wenatchee Foothills Trail System was reopened today to hikers and other recreationists. Chelan County PUD says the Sage Hills Trail System and Homewater Wildlife Preserve are back open, and Chelan County reopened the Horse Lake Road, which provides access to much of that trail system. The trails are typically closed during the winter until the end of March to protect wintering wildlife, including mule deer. The county also reopened Birch Mountain Road and Oklahoma Gulch Road this morning. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu because we work to get you to work.
It's the huge grand opening of Click It RV in Moses Lake. Click It RV and the RV manufacturers have joined together to offer huge incentives and savings.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Everything is coming up zero, with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, 0 worries, lifetime warranty, and 0 for a solar panel with any RV purchase. It's a 000 grand opening going on now at Click It RV in Moses Lake. And get into Click It RV for parts, service, new and used during this huge grand opening sale.
Be a winner like me and get the Click It RV.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight, NCWLIFE's Megan McPherson introduces us to Aliana the cat.
Hey guys, Megan here with the NCWLIFE channel. We're here with Haley at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, and Aliana is joining us this week. Can you tell us about Aliana?
Yeah, so Aliana came to us when her original family could no longer take care of her. When she got brought in, we weren't told a lot of her basic information, but we have determined, with the help of our vet team, that she is somewhere in the age range of 10 years or older. We don't know her exact age. When she first got brought in, she was a little bit shy, and when people first meet her, she does revert back to that shy behavior. But once she likes you and is comfortable in your presence, she does this. She is a total love bug. She drools, she rubs, she really likes her butt scratched, and she's just a very sweet girl. She'll just need a quiet home, probably an adult-only home, no other dogs or cats, just a quiet place that'll help her blossom into the loving cat that we see before us right now.
And what should someone do if they want to adopt her?
If they are interested in adopting Aliana, they need to contact our front desk to schedule to make an appointment. The phone number is 509-662-9577.
The Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is located at 1474 South Wenatchee Avenue and is open by appointment only. Call them at 509-662-9577 to schedule a meet and greet or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast, but outside we go to check out what our day was like today, and that camera moving around a little bit. That's our Steins Hill camera overlooking Kashmir as we look to the north, and I'll tell you what, it was blowing at times out there today. Nothing like we saw back on Sunday, but it was just kind of a steady breeze today. Some high clouds too, but it got fairly mild out there today. In fact, our high temperature unofficially today, look at that, 63 degrees, 4 degrees above where we should be for this time of year. Low temperature pretty much right on par for our normal, 37 this morning, 39 is normal. We're at 15.9 inches of snow. Looks like that's where we're going to end for the season. Sunrise 6:39 and the sun sets tonight at 7:31. All right, Good Friday tomorrow. Lots of folks will be traveling for the Easter weekend. Things look awfully nice. Temperatures, I think, will be maybe about the same or even a little bit cooler for some folks. Mid-60s in the Columbia Basin, 64 for Ephrata. Wenatchee 62 tomorrow, Lake Wenatchee 56, and Eniat, your high tomorrow, a nice 62 degrees. So a very nice way to end our work week. And as we look at our surface loop now, tonight we can expect partly cloudy skies, still a little bit breezy out there out of the northwest. That's our new airflow. It's coming down from the northwest. High pressure here, low pressure here. When we get them really close together, that's what causes those windy conditions, and we could see that tonight too. Friday, the winds will decrease, even though we will see a fairly persistent light north breeze. It will be sunny for our Friday with highs in the lower 60s. For Saturday, to kick off our Easter weekend, it looks beautiful. Partly cloudy, warmer temperatures, kind of a mess of clouds at times, but we are talking highs pushing the middle 60s for Saturday. As we move into Eastern Sunday, there is an area of low pressure just off the Washington or the California coast rather. That'll bring us a nice flow of air too, and maybe some more clouds on Easter Sunday and maybe a little bit of a breeze as well. And then on Monday, just beautiful once again. We will see seasonal high temperatures, which will be about 60 degrees as we get into the early part of next week. For Tuesday, not much change. We will see mostly sunny skies and just a beautiful spring day all across the inland northwest. High temperatures on Tuesday, once again well into the lower and mid 60s. And by the end of our forecast, a bit breezy as we get into Hump Day Wednesday. It will be mostly sunny. Temperatures will be at or near normal on Wednesday, but beyond that, much cooler as we get into next weekend. So by all means, enjoy this next 5 or 6 days of warm weather. Let's take a look now at your 7-day forecast. 38 our low tonight, 62 tomorrow with sunshine and a little bit of a light breeze. 64 Saturday to kick off our Easter weekend. Look at that low, 42 overnight Saturday, and our Easter Sunday, mostly sunny. It will be cooler with a high of 60, 61 Monday and 62 Tuesday. So we'll stay consistently in the low 60s all the way into Wednesday under mostly sunny skies. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
As our students return to learn, the need is great for all positions in the Wenatchee School District. Can you see yourself in these hallways? Or helping support students? Maybe you're an excellent office administrator or educator, or you have a love of sports. The Wenatchee School District is now hiring all levels of positions. You can make the difference in the life of a student and in your own life. Apply now at wenatcheeschools.org.
Traditional values and innovation in honoring the life of each family we serve is part of the ministry of Heritage Memorial Chapel. Our staff is committed to walk with your family with compassion through this time of grief. We are here to help and here to serve, the right kind of help when you need it most. Heritage Memorial Chapel.
Badger Mountain Brewing is proud to announce the grand opening of our new kitchen. Come try out our new menu featuring fabulous steaks, prime rib, gourmet burgers, and seafood grilled up by experienced meat master Chef Galen Goodman. To complement your mouth-watering meal, Badger Mountain Brewing features 14 in-house crafted beers, an alcohol-free root beer infused with 11 different herbs and spices, 3 different ciders, and a great wine selection. Don't miss out on the best meats and the best brews down at Badger Mountain Brewing.
Located at 1 Orondo Avenue across the tracks from the Pybus Market. it's a sports update on the NCWLIFE channel.
And a happy Thursday to you. The Seahawks have reportedly given wide receiver Tyler Lockett a 4-year, $69 million contract extension. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, Seattle made its most reliable receiver an offer he couldn't refuse, including $37 million guaranteed. Lockett's entering the final season of a 3-year contract that paid him $31 million. Last season, he and DK Metcalf became only the second pair of receivers in Seahawks history to each top the 1,000-yard mark in the same season. Another literal big addition to the Seahawks this season, offseason, has been offensive guard Gabe Jackson. He's 6'3", 335 pounds. Out of Mississippi State, played his entire 7-year career with the Raiders after being picked in the 3rd round of the 2014 draft. He says he's excited to join a new team.
Oh, man, the team, the players that I know in there, the coaching staff, the fan base, the 12s. I remember playing against them and how loud and stuff it gets there. I mean, they win, you know. I want to be a part of an organization that's like that, you know.
Jackson started all 16 games at right guard for the Raiders last season and has been a stalwart at either guard position in his career. He says coming to Seattle's like starting all over again.
Well, for one, it was a great feeling for me, not being selfish, but just to finish out the full length of the season with no injuries. You know, you have minor stuff here and there, little aches and bruises, but just to make it through my teammates for the whole year and play well, it felt great. And the new start, it almost feels like draft day, you know. Feel like I'm a rookie all over again, you know, get to go somewhere, meet new people, and, you know, just start over.
Jackson is expected to take up the vacated spot on the offensive line left by retirement of Mike Iupati, that is. Jackson was asked if the offseason comments by Russell Wilson about needed improvements on the O-line bother him or make him feel like he's under a microscope.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, as an offensive lineman or a player in general, I feel like you're always under the microscope. But the best thing you can do is just be yourself and work hard, take coaching, and just do your best. And if you do everything right, you train right, you practice right and all that, I mean, it'll pay off on Sunday. Just do the small things.
After the trade with Vegas, Seattle signed Jackson to a new 3-year deal worth $22.575 million. Well, today's opening day in Major League Baseball. Mariners host San Francisco at T-Mobile Park. Starting for the 3rd straight year on opening day will be former Apple Sox Marco Gonzalez. Marco's coming off a 7-2 campaign in 2020 with a 3.10 ERA. He'll go up against the Giants' Kevin Gausman, who was 3-3 last year for San Fran. Opening day also featuring something Seattle hasn't seen in a while, real fans. 9,000 tickets were available to T-Mobile Park for limited capacity. Manager Scott Servais says he and the players are excited to have fans back at the ballpark.
Can't wait to get going. And for me, just, you know, doing my run through the ballpark like I love to do, it's nice to see the concession stands open and people getting ready for opening day and all those other things that go with it. So obviously our players are excited to get out there, but more than that, just having the opportunity to have fans come back in the ballpark is going to be a lot of fun.
Now, on a dour note, Service's AL Rookie of the Year, Kyle Lewis, will not be in the lineup in center field tonight and will start the season on the injured list.
Everybody's got questions. You know, is Kyle Lewis going to be ready to go opening night? He is not. We are going to hold him back. And, you know, he does have a pretty deep bone bruise in his knee, his right knee. You know, could he go? Possibly. This is a training staff, myself call. We are in for the long haul here and playing the long game and what this season's going to take, just having everybody moving forward for the big chunk of the season. So Kyle's going to be out a little bit to start of the season.
Seattle and San Francisco get under the way at 7:10 tonight. Game broadcast on Root Sports. Hey, speaking of opening day, 5 former Apple Sox players on opening day rosters in the major leagues. Joining Marco Gonzalez are Griffin Canning with the Angels, Pat Valleca with the Orioles, and Keston Hiura and Drew Rass Brewers. Eastmont concluded its volleyball season at home on senior night last night, hosting the Ephrata Tigers. It took all 5 sets, but the Wildcats prevailed 3-2. I had the exciting call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Service, Loomis, back line. Tough serve, Mills is there. Now block of the net again by Grasseth. Ashland coming up when they need her most. A point away from winning this first set are the Wildcats. Loomis. Oh, that's going to do it. Woolsborne with a task at hand right now. And that's going to be a point. And an ace. Service to Moore. Nasty serve, Calvillo there. Just reverses it. Hirsch goes back deep. Scrambled by Moore. Somebody's got to get it. They do. Will they get it over? No, they do. Somehow. Mills is able to get a piece of it. Here's Woolsborne. The block. That's going to be 4 hits. No, it's not. I guess the block first. Here is Woolsborne again. Can't get the trajectory and a point, and Fred is going to win this one. Bennett got it over. The touch by Anink and a sprawling play by Calvillo, and Eastmont got it across. Here's the kill attempt by Anink, and this one is out. The 5'6" junior, libero, on the serve. Jump serve. And it's in! Point! Eastmont! Wildcats win it! 16-14.
How much more excitement could you want for your last match in an Eastmont uniform?
It was amazing. It's been an honor these last 4 years playing through Eastmont, and I couldn't be more proud of this team. We really stuck together as a family and pulled it off.
Ashlyn, I swear, you get better and better with every match I see you in. Talk about your vision and being able to see where to put that ball where they aren't.
When I'm in the air, I try to look, but sometimes I can't see, so I just listen to what the coach tells me or like what other people tell me where to put it.
Talk about back and forth, and it seemed every single point was contested.
Yeah, it was amazing. Both sides, I mean, I can't say enough about just the level of play was awesome.
Let's talk about your seniors. It's an emotional start to this evening, but, I mean, they all came through for you. Your sophomores came through. I mean, everybody came through. This was a real team win.
Oh, 100%. We couldn't have done it without them, especially how I moved girls around to different spots to get kind of equal stuff, but give my seniors their last chance, too, to kind of shine, and they all pulled together. It was definitely a team effort.
Eastmont finishes the season 9-3. Freda wraps up at home against Wenatchee and Moses Lake this weekend. Also last night, Manson topped Kashmir 3-1. Trojans have 2 left Saturday to try to finish a perfect 13-0. That's sports. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric. And as we leave you tonight, boy, I'm hoping I can get through this without laughing, but saying they like big plows and they cannot lie, the Washington State Department of Transportation announced the winning name earlier this week for its 3rd tow plow. Sir Plows-A-Lot, a reference to Seattle rapper Sir Mix-a-Lot, edged out Toby Wan Plow Nobi and Bow Chicka Wow Plow as the winner in the online voting. Sir Plows-A-Lot joins the Big Leplowski and Plowy McPlow in the Washington DOT snowplow fleet. And remember, if you have a video of the day that you'd like to see here on the NCW Life Evening News, message us on our Facebook page at the NCW Life channel. Now let's check in with Dan Plownoby for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thank you very much, Grant. For Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, we'll get your weekend going with your weather forecast. We'll have your latest news. We'll talk a little baseball. Mariners, of course, and the Giants get underway tonight at T-Mobile Park. And my guest will be Dave Erickson for the City of Wenatchee's Park Recreation and Cultural Services Department. Dave is the director. Significant changes coming to one of the iconic parks in Wenatchee. Dave will fill you in on those details and everything you need to start your weekend tomorrow morning, live and local at 7 a.m., live from Studio 4. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us and have a great night.
Pet, we take an all-natural approach to wellness and nutrition. Our professional certified groomers we're trained by the best in the Pacific Northwest. Our staff here at Earthwise Pet are all certified in pet nutrition. We are here to help you select the perfect food, supplement, and anything else you may need to make sure your pet is living its best and most healthy life. Earthwise Pet, Nutrition Center and Wellness Spa. Online or in the store, we are here for you.
Highlander Grill and Golf Course is known as one of the finest wedding venues in the Wenatchee area. You do not have to be a member to come to Highlander. Highlander Golf Course offers a first-class backdrop for your wedding day. Our friendly professional staff will ensure your wedding and reception is picture perfect, from every moment leading up to the I do's to when the lights go down at the end of your reception. Hi, I'm Shalane, site coordinator for Highlander Grill. Give me a call to schedule your event today.